Can you guess where I am? That's right. I am in 1.18 Experimental Snapshot number 4. So for anybody that doesn't know, the experimental snapshots are the snapshots that they do before they start putting out the ordinary snapshots. They are a little bit more to download and install, but they are so worth it. And we're going to kind of go over the tweaks that they've made while exploring. So this is where I've spawned. Now, usually I start these and I'm in survival, but I thought since I just did one like that, we're going to just kind of go into creative and start looking around. I'm seeing a lot of really cool cave openings. Looky there and over there. One thing that I'm really excited to share is that there's going to be more iron. Now, we are still going to probably have to cave for it or climb the mountains for it, but when we do find it, there's going to be more. And I'm really excited for that. The other thing that I'm not quite so excited about is that they've kind of tweaked it to do away with some of the microbiomes. Again, we know in snapshot number 1, there were tons of microbiomes. And what a microbiome is when you see, and I'm trying to see if there's an example of it, but like, let's say like right here, there would be a patch of jungle amongst plains area that we're in, or maybe a desert village, right here. They kind of did away with that for the snapshot 2. And then in snapshot 3, they brought it back because, some people did like it. But now they've tweaked it. So they're not going to be quite as much. They're not going to be as much, especially with the mesa. They also tweaked the badlands and the deserts. They're going to be larger, and the terracotta bands will go higher, as well as the grass and trees will start higher. They've made it to, I guess some of the desert temples and jungle temples were spawning on water. I didn't see that when I was, going through the snapshot, but they were, and they've tweaked that. They also removed some of the clashing of the temperatures between the freezing and the hot. So we were kind of seeing things like jungle trees with snow on top. There won't be that clash of temperature between the biomes mixing. So it's going to result in fewer weird things, which I like those weird things. That's kind of what makes your world special. And, you get to go and explore it and see it. They made the snowy slopes less dirty again, but for real this time. And they made the extreme hills terrain less unextreme. We're going to see it even more extreme, which I wish I could find in this while we're going around. So now the other thing that I should mention with these experimental snapshots is that they're not optimized. They can be laggy, and if anybody's getting any lag, I know I've got a pretty good system, but they're gonna have some lag. I just want to say, I'm sorry for that, but hopefully it's not too bad for you. They wanted to do away, and I thought that the way they put this was so spot on and perfect, but they wanted to do away with the spray paint look of how the diorite, andesite, and granite was spawning in. It did really kind of look like a spray painted splotches all over. They've made the swamps swampier, and they also have put in addition to bigger iron blobs, we're going to see bigger copper blobs. The copper blobs will be in the dripstone caves. So if you're looking for copper and you want to find a big bunch of it, you need to head to the dripstone caves if you can find them, or just like a large copper vein. And that's kind of the tweaks that they made. Look, we've got a little village here. I say little, it's pretty big. Even up onto the hillside there. Another village. Another village. Ooh, mine shaft down that one. Now that is definitely, so you've got your ravine, which is kind of like a shallow ravine that kind of goes down into your open mine shaft and a very deep dark cave. Ooh, broken portal. I mean, those are nice because it's getting you started with a portal, away to the nether. The loot's just not amazing. Oh, look at this. I love these little waterfall bits that I've been finding in every snapshot. I mean, it's a great way to get down into the cave, and it's also just it's so pretty. Okay, so here we've got tall birch forest, got a flower meadow there, rooftop forest, dark oak, forest, jungle, regular forest, savanna, and looks like a bit of desert right there. Well, not just a bit of desert, a good bit of desert. And savanna. Is that like almost every biome right in this little pocket of our world? Look at the lush green on the desert. That is so cool. Oh, that's so cool. So this village is between all these mountains on the water. I just love when I see them on the water. That's a really cool spawn in for a village. I like also too, like I've seen people that find the seeds where there's like a village completely by itself on the water, nothing around. Ooh, another village. We are not short on villages. And look, this one comes all the way up here. I feel bad for that guy. Another village. Oh my God. Right. I think we've gotten a pretty good look at this world, just kind of around the spawn. We've seen some really good mix of biomes. I mean, that one area, like you take a couple steps and you're in another biome. You don't have to go nowhere. You've got everything right there. We'll go over here, and then I think we're going to try in a new world and just see what that one looks like. I love being close to the ice like that. I want to do a basalt generator, and you need ice. You need a good bit of ice for that. So I'm hoping in my world that's a thing, because my 1.17 let's play, there's not a lot of ice anywhere nearby. I love this. Up above the clouds. We are at level 213. Let's try a different world. I will put the link in the description below. I will put the link, or if you would like to download the snapshot and install it and check it out, it will have the instructions for installing it. You know how to do that. And we've spawned at another village. We are seeing yet another. Oh, I love. Oh, I've got to see that mountain. Look at this. There's a ship. We have some really jaggedy shore here. I'm not sure what that's about, but there's a little bit of savanna, desert, swamp, which, I mean, is it swampier? It doesn't look much different to me, to be honest. Maybe it's just not a big enough swamp, although it does go around. So maybe we can check that out that way. Look at this poor villager. Like, that is definitely living on the edge. Definitely living on the edge. Oh, is anybody in there? Because if he came out, he's taken a long walk into, and knowing his luck, he's going to hit that grass and not the water. I don't know. I can't tell if it's swampier. What makes a swamp swampier? Although it's weird that it's like the swamp trees are up out of the swamp. It's a nice swamp for, how swamps go. It's not anything. Oh, look at the coral reef. I love those. This is an exciting area, I think. So look at this. So here we've got the swamp coming all around between the coral reef, and here is, oh look, there's iron. This is shattered savanna. This is so cool. That is really cool. Oh my God. Wow. Yeah, so much fun building here. Talk about mix of biomes too. An abandoned village. Now we've got our jungle. Got a little bit of, I don't know if there's any dark oak down there. Yeah, there's one. So a little bit of a dark oak forest biome there. Nice. More ice. I don't know about you, but I feel like through these snapshots, I have seen everything just starting to come together so good. They're doing such a good job with this. We are seeing it get a lot smoother, a lot more. Oh, look, another village. It looks like it's getting to the point where they may not need to do these that much longer. Maybe I'm wrong, but that's just my thoughts from what I'm seeing. It looks like it's really coming together good. Should we go into the caves? I always say I'm not gonna, and I do. Should we? If we find one, we'll go in. We'll give a peek, see what we find. It's a glow squid. But I would like to see the lush caves. So you know what we're going to do? We're going to go into spectator mode. Let's go peek. Not seeing a lot of lit up lushy areas. There's a big mine shaft. There's one over there. Oh, they're over there more. Okay, so we're going to go that way. Here we go. Now that's what we want to see. Oh, look how close those two geodes are. Ay, they're so close. Then there's one up there. So we've got, I'm gonna see which lush area is the largest lush area. Oh man, it's so beautiful. Can't wait to be like caving and see this, like just come upon it. I'm really loving these deep slate caves. They're so magical with the lush glowberries and everything hanging around and lighting it up. And then you've got this beautiful deep slate stone just everywhere. Oh my God, I love it. I love it, love it, love it. Wow. Look at that. Just there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. They weren't joking, were they? Definitely more iron. I'm not seeing seeing a ton of stuff that I would say jumps out at me that it's not right. It feels like it is very well done. We're gonna do one more. Oh, this time we spawned in a jungle. Ooh. The other thing that I'm not seeing is the last snapshot. I was finding a lot of 1x1 block pillars, sort of like what you see down there, like just all over. And I'm not seeing that now. So they have tweaked that too. And the other thing I was just thinking about is, since we're going to be finding or be able to find calcite on stone shores, that means we're not going to have to like find a geode and rip it apart to get calcite. I'm really loving that. I like that they put it somewhere else besides the geodes. That is so beautiful. I love when you see big mountains just start to come into view as you're going. Loving the lush jungle in between two areas that do not have any lush grass at all about them, any lushness at all. Wow, this is a good size. It's a big jungle. Okay, got it. Oh, jungle temple. I rarely ever find jungles in Minecraft, let alone a jungle temple and a jungle village. Right, we're gonna go this way. More jungle that way. That's all I see is jungle that way. So a very small, petite village. It just seems to be very dominated by jungle in this world at this spawn. Jungle and mesa. There's a stone shore. Let's see if there's any calcite on it. I see a broken portal. Is that a bunch of diorite? There's a little mini coral reef. Not seeing any calcite, but sure as heck I'm seeing a lot of diorite. There's another stone shore. Again, no calcite. Another stone shore. Again, no calcite. More stone shore. Again, no calcite. Is your calcite broken? Oh, there's a ship right there. So one thing we are seeing are lots of villages, lots of ships, lots of coral reefs, lots of jungle. Oh, moss blocks. Another thing I'm curious about, like, you know, we've seen a little bit of patches of surface iron, and I only see it as one, and it looks like it is literally just one piece of iron. But you know what that means? I have a feeling why Mojang is doing that is because they want us to be able to make a shield before we go down into the caves. That's what I'm assuming. These little patches of 1 block iron is for a shield, which is nice. Now here's another piece. Yep, 1 block. Yep, you find enough of them, you know, you've got yourself some good iron, but majority looks like it is just one patch, one little block here or there of iron. There's one. My money is on that it is 1 piece again. Yep, 1 piece. So it looks like that's what they're doing. They're giving us a shield. They're trying to help us defend ourselves, and that's thoughtful. I would love more, but that is thoughtful. It's been fun exploring. I am finding though that this looks like it's coming together beautifully, and I'm wondering how many more experimental snapshots there are. Obviously, when the experimental snapshots stop, I will be doing videos on the original ordinary snapshots that they put out before releasing content, and we'll explore those together too. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Check out the link if you want to download this yourself. Check out the link below. I will catch you on the next one. Bye.